Hey everyone, JRO Lights here, and one of my biggest fears as a collector is losing it all. Maybe it's from a weather-related event or a terrible tragedy. Maybe something happens to me and my family's left to sell all of my collection. Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you the ways that I catalog my collection. That way, in the event of an insurance claim, that process runs a lot smoother. For my family, if they're selling my collection, they're not going to sell it for pennies on the dollar. And this goes for any type of collecting, whether you collect Zippos or knives or whatever it may be, this video's for you. So thank you for all the support. Make sure to like and subscribe. Welcome to JRO Lights. Before we get too deep into this, I do want to say there are many ways you can go about cataloging your collection. Whether it's from a website, whether it's on an app on your phone, maybe you just write it down on a piece of paper. And it doesn't matter how big your collection or small your collection is. You can have 5 Zippos, you can have 1,000 Zippos. As long as you catalog your collection, you're good. For me, I use Excel and PowerPoint. That's just what I'm comfortable using. I can use Access or other applications, so I'm most comfortable using this. And also, I've been using Excel for my collection since I was about 25 or 30 Zippos deep. So I've always kept an ongoing record of the Zippos I've had. However, recently, I've been really inspired by a collector on one of the Facebook groups. He has an awesome system when it comes to cataloging. So I've taken a lot of his idea and incorporated in how I catalog my collection. So shout out to him. He knows who he is. So let's look at our Excel workbook that we have. We have the category. The category is a main theme. If I have 20 or 30 Zippos for a theme, it's been made a category. So that's Mississippi, Collectible of the Year, Flame, NASCAR, Limiteds. I'm still working on it. Then each category, that Zippo is numbered. Really doesn't matter what number it is. I just gave it a random number. Then you have the month, the year, the SKU, which is the product number. That helps pull up Zippos when you're researching them a lot better if they have a SKU or product number. Have the description, whatever it says on the Zippo, or just a brief description of it. The condition, and then the values. And now let me spend just a moment on the values. I have a low value, high value, and replacement value. I've gotten the low and high value from eBay, Mercari, other auction websites, Facebook groups. I've done my research when it comes to figuring out the value. Now they are blacked out in this video because I know some of y'all are going to be so fixated on the values I've set for some of these Zippos. You may agree with them, you may not agree with them. To eliminate that distraction, I blacked them out for you. So don't worry about the values. However, one thing that was recommended by that collector who inspired me to take my cataloging to a whole new level, encouraged me to have a replacement value. I believe having any collection insured is extremely important. So if your collection's not insured, I highly suggest you get with your insurance company or your renter's insurance, home insurance, get your collection insured. Now that's where the replacement value comes into play. For replacement value, it's about 10% of the high value. So if I have a $100 Zippo, the replacement value is $110 with a minimum of $5, meaning if I have a $20 Zippo, the replacement value is $25. The reason for that is it's for me to replace a Zippo, it's going to cost probably more than that high value, just because I'm going to pay a premium to get that Zippo back. Maybe I can't even get that Zippo back. It may take time to rebuild a collection. Then you have your theme. This helps me break down those categories even more. Some theme. You know, some Zippos may not be in the same category, but they may have the same theme. So that just kind of helps filter it a little easier. And then you also have this style, whether it's a pocket knife or a rule or a full-size Zippo or a slim Zippo. If I want to get a count on how many full-size Zippos I have, it makes that a lot easier. My Excel sheet that I have when it comes to cataloging these Zippos, and that's what I've always used since I've started collecting. Now, here's something that I've really elevated that cataloging system, and that's by using PowerPoint. So I've taken that data from the Excel sheet and converted it into my PowerPoint. And so we have our Zippo collection database, category 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we'll just use Mississippi theme as an example. I have 10 lighters on each page. The cell for the lighter, we have our category. We have the Zippo number. We have the month, the year, the name of the lighter, any description. We have the SKU. Maybe someone gifted it to me. We have the condition. We have the value. And then a picture of the lighter. Now, this is important to have a picture of a lighter. I've been utilizing my JRO Lights Facebook page to catalog some of all my Zippos. I put pictures of all my Zippos. The insurance company's going to want to see a picture. Also, trying to find some of my Zippos aren't in their original box. Maybe they're just out as a lighter, depending on the display case. Maybe they're not with the box. So what I've done is I print each page and I cut out each cell. So as you can see, the size of these are about the same size as a Zippo box. So I'll cut these out and I'll put these little cutouts, these cells, with their respected lighter or lighter box. That way, if I'm ever moving, maybe if someone is trying to pack up my collection, they can make sure that Zippo goes with the correct box and that they have it nice and organized. So just to give you an idea of that final product, here we go. We have a Zippo here, and inside the box we have our little ticket, and it's category, the Zippo number. That way they can match this what's on the Excel sheet in PowerPoint. It is one of 120, and it just fits right in that box top. And everything's cataloged. Even this truck here has its own little ticket, and I just keep that ticket with the truck. And as I've said, it doesn't matter how big your collection is. Start small. That way, when you get bigger, it's a lot less work. So let me know in the comments if you catalog your collection, or maybe you do something different. Let me know. It may inspire me to kind of add more to what I already do. And I hope this helps you if you haven't started cataloging your collection. It doesn't have to be Zippos. It's just anything. If you have a collection, I think you need to catalog it in some way, shape, or form. So let me know in the comments what you think and what you do. Make sure to subscribe. This is JRO Lights. We'll see you on the next one.